And the next one, please. That looks, oh,
Yeah.
well, that was two of them.
Yes.
What are we looking at right now?
This one is a picture of a Tibetan who lived in the 11th century in Tibet. His name is Milarepa, and he made the transition from a very painful life as a young man into becoming a hermit, meditator, and transcended, so to speak, mundane kind of vision of life. So this is, I'm just playing around with shapes and forms that you see in esoteric murals, and it's called Observations of Milarepa. So it's really his observations during a heightened kind of transcendent state.
And was that one done with paint?
It's acrylic, yes.
Acrylic.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to do something like that?
It varies, really. A couple of days. Yep.
A couple days.
Yeah.
Wow, you're so quick. And I see we have 3 more minutes. Let's. I'm so curious to see your next artwork. Wow.
This is
So different again. So many different styles.
Yes. This is the Chinese have been boasting for the last couple of years of having built a train from China into Lhasa, Tibet. So this is my interpretation of that train that's traveling through the Tibetan landscape. It really is,
Oh, yeah, I can see
and
that.
it's full of tourists and full of Chinese migrants. And I'm just playing with the idea of the people in the train really can only know about Tibet what they see out of the window.
And is that why that one part is highlighted?
Yes. And what's before the train and after the train is really a total mystery to the people in the train. And it's really Tibetan terrain and Tibetan space.
Wow, that's fascinating.
Thank you.
And next picture, please. Were you a philosophy major as well?
No, just...
No, just life major. Life major.
Yes.
What are we looking at here?
This is the deity goddess Tara, and usually in traditional Tibetan paintings, which are done with iconometric measurements and things, very complex paintings of the whole body and landscape. I just wanted to focus in, kind of playing almost like a cover girl image of an ancient goddess. So she represents compassion. She's supposed to have come into form from a teardrop of another deity who's dedicated to compassion. So
I love all these stories.
Beautiful kind of idea, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You really make it become alive.
Thank you. Yeah.
And you're also, I see we only have a minute left. You're the director of Tibetan Art Center in Colorado. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's really a roaming center. It started really out with being just a website to connect contemporary Tibetan artists working, whether you're in Tibet and the rest of us in exile, we're spread all over the world and we're working in isolation. So the idea of the website is to connect Tibetan artists to each other and to new audiences. So you can see a lot of people's works at this website.
Great.
Yeah.
And maybe they could flash up 30 seconds. Great. I want to see one more. I'm so excited.
Okay.
Steve, please. Do we have time for one more? Yes.
This is, I just love the lines.
Is it a cat?
No.
It's a bull.
It's a wild yak.
Wow, I see it now.
Yes, and the lines of this
My
painting
cat
actually...
can be wild, too.
Yes, it come from a Tibetan rock painting that's maybe 1,000 or a couple of thousand years old. But I just think the lines are so fluid and so kind of vivid.
So interesting.
Yes.
Well, I want to see more. Where can people see more of your work?
Website.
Website?
Yes.
Let's give that website out. I know it's on the screen.
Yes, gyatsostudio.com. Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
And thank you again
You're
for
welcome.
coming on.
Thank you very much, Pierre.
Most
Yeah.
interesting.
Thank you. Yeah.
And now, back to the